Thanks for tuning in to the Hanging On to Hope podcast.
I'm Brenda J.
And I'm Karen Wonder.
And we are
hangingontohope.org. This podcast is intended as educational and is not psychological or medical advice. Always consult a professional when needed, and we disclaim any liability in connection with the instruction, information, or advice given.
Yeah, right after you agreed to do the podcast, I saw some post on somebody like criticizing you for not going to the gym or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's just so rude. I can't believe the kind of people that, like, he said something like, why should I listen to someone that doesn't go to the gym or something?
Really?
Yeah.
It was like, why should I listen to someone who can't control what they put in their mouth or something like that?
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah. And then, like, why should I take dating advice from someone who's overweight?
Oh my
like,
gosh.
Like, it's always men. Always men.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, my body's not even on there, but whatever.
Yeah. It's always head up because of that.
And sometimes I roll out of bed and make a video because I'm like, I didn't think people cared what I looked like. I thought they were listening to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It just shows their character.
Well, I might add this part to the podcast because I think our audience is mostly women, but I think it'll tick everybody off that people comment like that. People need to know reality. Like, that's horrible. When I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, there's a controversy coming up, and you just came right back at it. I was like, proud of you.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's ironic. I post domestic violence content and then they're like abusing me in my comments. Like, this is literally what I'm posting about.
But I've seen other people that happens to that have that, because that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They just think they can belittle you in any way.
I can't believe they do that to you. We don't get a lot of comments that we're like, I don't want any mean comments. Like, I do not. I couldn't handle that.
Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I just block them. Sometimes I engage. And then every time I engage, I regret it because then you end up in like a battle. And I'm like, and the followers get in there too and they defend me. It's really cute.
Oh, so stupid. Yeah. Well, that's not surprising, especially the topic that we're about to talk about. So, hi, everyone. Welcome to the Hanging On to Hope podcast. This is Brenda J. Today, we're so honored to have Nina Batista, a licensed clinical social worker, therapist, and educator who helps survivors of narcissistic abuse. Nina works with individuals, families, and groups navigating challenges like trauma, addiction, mood disorders, and relationship issues. And her work helping survivors understand and recover from narcissistic abuse has deeply resonated with us.
Yes, we love the way you explain complex dynamics in a way survivors can actually understand, especially when their brains are still in fight or flight. Your content helps people make sense of what's felt impossible to process. So hi, Nina. Thank you for joining us today. So nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you guys too. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Continuing with part 2. But you have to be loving and kind too.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what social media is teaching people too.
Yeah.
Where it's off. Yeah.
That they don't have to contribute anything and they just get to receive everything. And
I'm just deserving of that. Yeah.
Right. We're all deserving of love and respect.
Right.
Just for being alive, humans, right? But that energy is reciprocated. That's how relationships work. It goes each way, or else it's just one way. That's narcissism, right?
Yeah. Right.
Going into one.
That's what I think it's creating, social media and what they're teaching.
Mm-hmm.
It's creating such a big mess.
It is.
Oh, good.
So this part I thought was important for Karen because you struggle with migraines and stuff. I also have Hashimoto's from being with an abuser. So I really liked when you did this post on the physical impact of narcissistic abuse. Mm-hmm. So go ahead, Karen, if you want to read that.
So something that often gets overlooked is how deeply narcissistic abuse affects the body. Many survivors experience real physical symptoms because the body is responding to chronic stress and trauma, even if medical tests don't immediately show a clear cause. So what are some of the physical symptoms survivors experience, especially when they go to doctors and nothing seems to come back medically wrong?
Yeah, so I had so many clients come to me with various different physical symptoms that they've gone to specialists and so many medical practitioners. They tried holistic stuff. They tried so many different things and nothing was working. So every time I did an evaluation for their relationship, every single time they were with an abuser. Mm-hmm. And what we noticed was as they were leaving the relationship, the symptoms started to reduce. When your nervous system spends months or years preparing for being abused, essentially, right? The next criticism, fight, betrayal, manipulation, eventually your body starts speaking up. Sometimes your body tells you things that your brain can't conceptualize and it will show up as migraines. hair loss, jaw clenching, stomach problems, skin issues, chronic fatigue, hormonal disruptions, autoimmune disorders, hypervigilance, random body flare-ups with no clear cause, like inflammation, pain, and sensitivity that come and go due to constant activation. I've seen like skin picking, nail biting, and anxious habits. That's usually the body attempting to regulate when it doesn't feel safe. Sensitivity to noise, light, and people. The nervous system's on high alert and it can get easily overstimulated. So essentially, it's your body trying to protect you from something your mind hasn't fully processed yet. It's your body screaming, like, help, get me out, basically.
Yeah. So the best thing to do is get out of the relationship, right?
Yeah, get out. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
If you can, right? If you can get out, please get out. If you can't, reassess why you can't. Try to get out anyways, unless it's, one of those situations that's severely dangerous. But yeah, I would probably alert the authorities or still try to get out. Call a shelter. A shelter is much better than staying with an abuser.
Absolutely. And call 911, call the police, but safety's it's of the utmost importance here.
Yes.
And we help. We help domestic violence victims a lot. So that's huge. But so I have an autoimmune disease, Hashimoto's. And since I've gotten out of the relationship 7 years ago, my thyroid dose has gone down on its own. Probably like 3 or 4 or 5 doses just after I've gotten out. It's not completely gone, but it is healing. So so it does happen as you regulate.
As you regulate. Yeah. Work. And connection is the antidote to trauma, especially narcissistic abuse, like just creating healthy, safe relationships. Like that's why I have a support group for that specific reason. I want people to lean on each other. We need each other to survive, safety, and it helps us learn how to re-trust the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I made mistakes. I was gravitating towards the same type of person that he was because I thought that was normal. Because after 22 years, I thought that was normal. So is there any bit of advice before we wrap up here on what's something that someone could immediately do to not repeat that same pattern over again? Being drawn towards that same type of narcissist again once they've gotten out. Like going back to that same thing.
Yeah, so definitely learning what a healthy relationship versus unhealthy is, like learning what abuse tactics are, like, gaslighting, manipulation, love bombing. Number one, if majority listeners are female, if you meet any man, if you meet somebody and they say that all their exes are crazy, run the other way so freaking fast. Because that is like the biggest red flag that usually shows that they have no ability to self-reflect because let's be honest, how can all of your exes be crazy and you're perfect and fine and have no issues, right?
Yeah.
Completely unrealistic. And also I always tell my clients when they're ready to start dating again, is to slow down, get to know the person. Don't see that. I say the first month, only 1 date a week, because then you actually get to know who they are. No texting either, because they love bomb through text. You only see them 1 day a week and see how they respond to the word no, see how they respond to boundaries, right? So you can see those behaviors before you're already sucked in, because a narcissist won't tolerate you saying, no, you know what? I don't want to go on all these dates. I'm only once a week. They're not going to like that. They're going to want a target that's easy, that's going to, be like, yeah, come over every day. So the more you're able to protect yourself, identify those behaviors and remove yourself, then the less chances are likely that you're going to enter one of these relationships.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Once a week. No one's ever given that advice before. I like it.
Really?
Yeah, that's great.
I think the first month, once a week. Yeah. And then you can go more. But yeah, because that slows it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My ex wanted 4 dates a week the first week. And I'm like, oh my God, we just met. Like it's too much. But you get used to it. Yeah. Fun and exciting. And obviously I wanted to do it as well. But then you miss the red flags.
That's really good.
1 date a week allows you also to see it regulated, not the fantasy. You see it for the reality.
Yeah, that's good advice.
That's so good. So we're going to do our listener engagement segment. So for our listeners who love clear takeaways, could you share a few examples from your work?
10 signs your partner sees you as an object, not a person.
Yeah, one, your value depends on what you provide, not who you are. They just care about what you can do for them. They don't care about how their behaviors impact you. They only show interest in you when they need something. Your boundaries are offensive to them. Someone who respects you and sees you as a human is going to respect your boundaries. That's a healthy person. Someone who doesn't respect your boundaries shouldn't be in your life.
Yeah. And they'll see boundaries as a threat.
Right. Exactly. They see boundaries as a guideline.
All right. And then the next one is 10 examples of emotional abuse people often miss.
Constantly questioning your reality, turning every conversation into your fault, withholding affection as punishment. This one I get a lot of pushback, but this one is abuse. If someone's intentionally withholding affection as to punish you, and I don't mean because your partner was being mean and you don't feel safe to be with them. That's not what withholding is. That's protection. That's a boundary.
Yeah.
Withholding is you didn't behave the way I liked, so I'm not going to let you hold my hand. Because you don't deserve to hold my hand, kind of thing. Does that make sense? More as like a punishment to you because you didn't act in a way because you're trying to control them, not because you're trying to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Or making you earn basic respect. Also, the controlling behaviors, like them telling you what to do. I had a client who their partner wanted them to take their nose ring out because she was dirty with that nose ring. And I was like, that's not normal. Right? Like it's funny, it's laughable, but I'm like, that no. And he made her throw her brand new bed out because he accused her of sleeping with other men in the bed before he even knew she existed. Like things like that, that's abuse, that's controlling behavior. It might seem like, oh, maybe they're just jealous, but those are really clear indicators of progressive violence, emotional violence.
Yeah.
So don't put up with it.
Yeah. 10 phrases narcissists use and what they really mean.
You're too sensitive. Usually that means your reaction's making me uncomfortable, so I'd rather convince you that you're the sensitive one instead of acknowledging my own behaviors. My biggest, I hate this, I get activated. I'm sorry you feel that way. I absolutely hate it when people say that. Like, I can't, but narcissists love to say, I'm sorry you feel that way. And they're not sorry at all. They're annoyed that you're having a reaction to it, and they're just saying that, and it sounds like an apology because the word sorry is in there, but that's actually not an apology. I'm sorry you feel that way is extremely dismissive and invalidating and doesn't acknowledge what they actually did or the impact that it had. So that is not an apology. Or when they tell you that you're overthinking it, usually it's because you're connecting the dots and they feel threatened. You know, you're picking up on things they're trying to hide from you. So you're probably not overthinking.
Yeah. So your insights, Nina, have been so helpful and will help people understand what they've lived through and begin finding their way towards safety and healing. So thank you so much for sharing all your expertise.
Yeah. For those who want to follow your work and connect with you, where can they find you?
Yeah, my Instagram handle is Narcissism with Nina. I have a TikTok and YouTube channel. It's all Narcissism with Nina. So you can follow me and DM me if you ever want to work with me.
So is this your full-time job or?
This is, yeah, I have my own practice.
Wow. There's that many narcissists.
There's that many. Actually, I have 75,000 followers. There's 75,000 people alone in my that are experiencing that. So yeah.
Wow. Well, you've helped a lot of people, so we appreciate it.
But I mean, when the is one, to me, it just makes it worse because it's like acceptable now. Like he can say whatever he wants at any time. He doesn't get called on it.
I highly believe it's making men think it's acceptable to act like assholes.
Yeah.
They treat women like shit and they objectify us because our own does it. It's okay.
That's why it enrages me. I get so mad over things like that because it's like, why doesn't one of the men, or somebody step up and say, hey, like step up for the woman he's criticizing, but you don't ever see that.
And out of all your listeners, do you feel like men are getting worse as far as narcissism goes because of this? What you just said and just in the world we're living in?
I think that narcissism is getting worse because of this, because it's even dating apps is perpetuating narcissistic men. It's like, what's there? What's better out there, right? And men do say that. I have male clients that it's like, why would I settle when I can find something better? And I'm like, how do you know you can find something better? Like, what does that even mean, right? Because they're all constantly moving the goalpost.
Yeah.
Which is such a, glorified narcissistic thing to do, and thinking that you deserve, I mean, unless you're being, unless it's unhealthy and it's toxic, like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I had a friend, it was a friend of a friend, but she said she was on a dating app and the guy said, well, just so you know, I need to see, she's like my age, in her 50s or 60s. And it's like, just so you know, I need to see a full body pose, naked before I meet you or something. And I was like, what? Is that just crazy? Like, what kind of entitlement ego if somebody would say that and think that the other person would actually do that?
Literally, men now, you reject them and they get pissed. They call you a whore for like saying no. And I'm like, I'm sorry, isn't that the opposite? Actually, you're using the word incorrectly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're not even a smart narcissist.
Yeah, you're not even smart. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So are women getting worse too, though? Is there more narcissistic women or no? Is it mostly men? Just be honest. You got 75,000 followers. If it's mostly men, we're okay with that.
It's mostly men. There are female narcissists, but even, it's more men than women, even statistically, get abused. More men are narcissists.
Yeah.
Okay.
The men hate when I say that, though, but...
All right. Is there any important takeaway you want to give to our listeners before we go? Any other thing you think they need to know?
No, I feel like I covered a lot. I feel like I should put something. No, and now I feel bad.
Putting the pressure on them.
Yeah.
It's just such a bad, it's so bad now. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no comment. I'm just
it's so bad. I think it's not a buzzword. Like, I do think there's that many narcissists in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it increasing.
Like, when you run a nonprofit, and I can't get any men to help, like with physical labor jobs, unless I pay somebody here and there. I'm doing it myself. Like, that's a big red flag. I don't want to ask anymore. Like, and that's when I knew the world was not good, when it was hard to get any man to help. So. Honestly,
personally, I prefer my females. I prefer my women. It's like, sometimes I can't even, like, I can't. Yeah. They say some of the shit they say about
the
women.
whole end, but yeah. Being honest here.
No, you might want to put some of that in there.
Yeah, we might. I'll do
Well, thank you again, Nina, for being here and for helping shine light on something that can feel so confusing and isolating. So yeah, you do have a gift of being able to explain it, and I think it'll really help our listeners.
You do. You made it sound so easy and easy to understand when it's a complicated thing. Everyone uses all the terminology, all those words, and then you're like, what are they talking about? The flying monkeys. And you just keep it simple.
Yeah.
We understood you. We're like, okay, we got it.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I need that balance. The ADHD brain is like jumbling it all, and I never know people up to me. So thank you.
and a lot of that criticism you got online, was it from men?
Yes.
Yes,
it was all men, actually, not just. It was all men about my body. Like, F off, man. Why does my body have to do with domestic violence? It
no.
Yeah, that just shows, they're showing their true colors.
I mean, how narcissistic do you have to be to comment on a domestic violence therapist content saying things about her body and saying she deserved to be abused because I'm fat? Like, what is that? Who says that? You have to be an abuser.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, all the women that listen to this are going to rise up and be like, go, Nina. They're rude.
They are rude. Never let a man comment on your body. Like, that's absurd.
No, definitely don't.
It's insane. It's insane behavior.
Yeah.
The story I posted yesterday, some guy commented, like, women don't deserve affection, pocket taking over, all you are good for is your holes. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
That's so vulgar. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you block them all? Do you just delete them and block them all like I do?
I posted his comment on my story to shame him, to publicly shame him, really.
Yeah.
And he also has a daughter, and sometimes I point those things out.
Yeah.
And then I blocked him. But yeah,
that's just horrible.
Like, imagine someone talking about your daughter like that.
Yeah. This is why we need Jesus, because of the people in the world right now. So,
Literally.
yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having me. This is perfect. I'm excited to hear it.
Awesome. Yeah.
Thanks so much for making it work today.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me. Sorry for the confusion. And
No, it's fine.
It all worked out.
Yeah.
It did. I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for what you do.
Yes.
You know, it's hard.
So much. So maybe we can collaborate again in the future.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in to Hanging On to Hope. Check out our website, hangingontohope.org. There are resources on there, and if you would like to donate or volunteer, you can do that through our website. We are a brand new nonprofit, so we appreciate any and all support. And we thank you for listening. And until next time, keep hanging on to hope. We are evidence that there is hope and healing for you, and our passion is to help you find it too. So thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for listening, everyone.